Stages of Life, brought to you by ProTJ. Long before roses were wrapped in plastic, before chocolate boxes and handwritten cards, there was a man who defied an empire. In the days of ancient Rome, under the reign of Saint Valentine, love was outlawed. Emperor Claudius believed unmarried men made better soldiers, so he banned marriages. But Valentine, he believed love was sacred, and in secret, by candlelight, he married lovers who refused to let war steal their hearts. For this, he was imprisoned, beaten, and executed on February 14th. But before he died, he wrote a note to a young woman. It ended with the words, "From your Valentine." And so, every February 14th, the world remembers not just romance, but courage, sacrifice, and a love that crossed fear. But centuries later, on another continent, the same spirit of love would cross borders again. In Soweto, where history breathes through brick homes and dusty streets, lived a girl whose laughter could wake the sun. Her name was Naledi, meaning star. She carried Soweto in her smile, resilience in her walk, and rhythm in her soul. She sold handmade beadwork near Vilakazi Street, the same street that once housed giants like Nelson Mandela. Naledi believed in love, but not the fragile kind, the kind that survives storms. Far away beyond the savannah in Kenya lived a young man named Kamau, a documentary filmmaker, a storyteller, a believer in destiny. He came from the outskirts of Nairobi, raised on stories of warriors and poets. But Kamau believed the greatest story was still waiting to be found.
Will any remaining passengers please go immediately to gate 12, where the flight is now closing?
Kamau traveled to South Africa to film a piece on youth resilience in townships, and that is how destiny arranged its meeting. He saw her first, under golden sunset light, beads shimmering like constellations. Kamau said to her, "Excuse me, are those handmade?" Naledi, looking at him playful, responded, "Yeah, everything here is handmade, including strength." About Africa, about dreams, about what love really means in a world still healing, they talked until sunset surrounded, and in that moment, February 14th found them. Kamau returned to Kenya. She remained in Soweto. Distance tried to whisper doubt, but they remembered the man who died for love. Days, months passed, and their love grew. Naledi sent a message to Kamau saying, "If Valentine could risk his life for love, we can risk time zones." A reply, Kamau said, Love is not about proximity, it is about promise. Calls became prayers, messages became poetry, silence became longing. Kamau was offered a job in Europe. Big money, big exposure. But it meant letting go of Africa and perhaps Naledi. Kamau, feeling conflicted, said, "What is success if I lose the story that matters most?" He chose love, not because it was easy, but because Valentine once showed, love demands courage. February 14th, Naledi closed her bead stand early. She didn't expect anything grand. But then, softly, Kamau called, "Naledi." She turned. He was there, holding not just roses, but a carved wooden heart. Kamau said, "Saint Valentine died for love that defied empires. Today, I choose a love that defies borders. Will you build Africa with me?" Emotionally, Naledi replied, "Yes." And so, every Valentine's Day, their story is told in Soweto and Nairobi, not as a fairy tale, but as a proof that love is not Western, not African, not ancient, not even modern, but love is resistance. Love is sacrifice. Love is choosing someone, even when the world offers easier options. From a Roman prison cell to a dusty street in Soweto to the heart of Kenya, love still writes letters and signs them from your Valentine. This Valentine, remember, the day was born from courage and continues in every heart brave enough to love.